everyone! Welcome back to Emily Moon English. Today, we're going to talk about reading and how independent reading can help improve your language learning. This video is not only for people learning English. It's very helpful for any language you're trying to learn. The tips are still the same. So what is independent reading? Independent reading is picking a book at your reading level and picking a topic that you are interested in. These 2 points are very important when it comes to independent reading. Let's talk about why. So why read? Why read independently? The first major benefit I want to talk about is your understanding. This is your understanding of the language and your understanding of the content. As you independently read books at your level and that you are interested in, your understanding will increase. This is why it's so important to pick a book or a topic you're interested in, because you're not just improving your understanding of the language, you're growing in how much you understand your chosen topic. This can be anything you're interested in, and it will help you feel like you're making the most of your time. The second benefit is improving your vocabulary. A lot of the vocabulary you can learn from reading goes beyond what you can learn from just having a casual conversation with a native speaker. And if you independently read books in your target language, you can learn not only how the vocabulary is used, but the grammar structures that they are most frequently used with. It's a chance to learn new vocabulary in the most natural setting. The third benefit is an increase in confidence and motivation. Like I said before, independent reading is about picking books that you are interested in because you're the one that's going to be reading on your own time. If you're reading something you're enjoying, you'll be more motivated to stick with it. And the more you read, the more you'll improve, which will mean your confidence will go up. So now we've talked about why you should independently read. But now you're probably wondering, what should I read? How do I find the right book for me? I know it can be a challenge because there are so many options and you might not know what your reading level really is. So let me teach you a strategy my students use to find independent reading books at their level. It's called the 5-finger rule. Take a book that you're interested in reading in your target language. Could be English, could be any language that you want to learn. Open up to a random page. Start reading the page, and every time you come to a word that you don't know, put a finger down. The next word you don't know, put a finger down. The next, another finger. Keep doing this until you've finished the page or you've put down all 5 fingers. If you finish the page and you only have 1 finger down or no fingers down, that means the book is too easy for you. You might think it's great that you got through the whole page and you knew every word, but for the purposes of learning a new language, you're going to want a little bit more of a challenge to increase your motivation and to increase your vocabulary. If you put 2 or 3 fingers down, that means the book is probably at the right level for you, 3 being the most ideal. That means it's a good mix of mostly words that you do know with a few words that you don't mixed in, but it's not overwhelming. If you put 4 fingers down, it's getting a little difficult. That might be a challenge for you. If you feel like you're motivated and you really want the challenge, go for it. But if you're not looking for that much of a challenge, I would try another book where you only put 2 or 3 fingers down. If you've put all 5 fingers down, I would recommend trying a different book. You might think that you can go through all the words that you don't know, learn a lot of vocabulary all at once, but let me tell you, for independent reading and for language learning, that can be exhausting. Language learning is a process, and so if you go too big too fast, you might lose your motivation and your confidence or be overwhelmed with the amount of vocabulary you just learned. It's better to try a book that's in the middle between no fingers and 5 fingers. So now you know why to independently read, and you know how to figure out if the book is at the right level for you. But if your question is, where can I find a book to read? Let me help you. It would be great if everyone trying to learn English had access to an English library full of free books with varying levels of difficulty. But that's not the case. So if you're looking for free resources to find English books, I have a few suggestions for you. For free English books, I recommend checking out Open Library, Goodreads, Project Gutenberg, and ManyBooks. I've linked all of these down in the description below. If you're looking for English news articles, there's tons of resources online, but one of my favorites is called Newsela. I've also linked that down below. Newsela is perfect for independent reading because you can find an article you're interested in and change the reading level. So for example, I found an article on pandas that I'm really interested in, but it's too difficult for me. No problem. On Newsela, I can change the reading level, make it go down, but still be learning about pandas, just at a level that I can understand. Or maybe that same article is too easy for me. Well, I can increase the reading level. I've used Newsela for years and I highly recommend it. If any of you have recommendations for English or other language resources, please leave a comment down below and let me and other learners know. So I hope you found this video useful. If you liked it, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any requests for future videos, please leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching and keep learning. Bye!